Okay, welcome in everybody. Welcome into the AI note takers. And Frederick, welcome back. Frederick, if you want to say hi, you can. Hopefully your mic works this time. Hi. Looks like you're off mute there, Frederick, but we can't hear you. But if you want to type in the chat, anything specific that you wanted to see today, feel free to type something in there if you'd like. Because I see that you're off mute, but unfortunately I can't hear you. So yeah, just type something in there, whatever you're looking to see, and we can talk about that through the chat, and I can show it on my screen as well. Um, the biggest thing in general that we try to remind people of, and this is just holistically with Dubb, is that you just want to make sure you're using the right kinds of video in the certain stages of the sales cycle, or like we like to call it the growth cycle, typically within Dubb. So, what I'm going to show right now is a good look at how you can use Dubb in different parts of your growth cycle. We call that, it's pretty much the sales cycle, but we call it the growth cycle. So let's jump in right now and let me show you this right here. So when we think about growth in sales, we think about it in terms of stages. So when we have the stages set up, how would we use Dubb in those certain scenarios? So what you would do is you look at it like this. You've got your prospecting, you've got your nurturing, you've got your closing, you've got your client communication, your content mining, and you have your lead generation. Now, from a prospecting perspective, you always want to think about is it one to one? Is it one to many? What's that look like in terms of your cold outreach for prospecting? Now, prospecting is also referrals, right? Someone gets referred to you, that's prospecting because they're not a client yet. Um, so when we think about that, we have to decide, okay, am I sending one to one or am I sending one to many? Now, also you have to think about who your people are, who are your folks, who's your ideal client profile, your ICP. Because once you've identified that, then you're able to say, okay, what's my messaging? What does that need to be? And that leads you right into naturally the hook of every video. What is the hook that's going to get someone to stop and watch your video? It can be a statement or a question. And then also you want to think about the animated video preview, the first 3 seconds when you hit record of a Dubb video. What does that tell them? So you have the hook in terms of what you're saying, the words, and the visuals. And that's one to one or one to many. Now, they all also can be, if it's one to many, email and SMS campaigns, bulk sending, where you're reaching out to maybe 100 cold prospects, and then maybe it's by email and it's by SMS. The thing to remember about cold outreach is that you can always test it. You can say, if we had 100 people we're reaching out to, 50 of them, I'm going to send an email with no video. I'm going to have a nice hook in my subject line. I'm going to make a statement and then ask them a question. If they respond, then I'm going to send them a video. On the other 50 that you're going to send a video. Make sure you have the word video in the subject line, have that nice hook, have a little bit of context text inside the body of the email, then drop that video in with a nice animated GIF. Now, as far as when people get these videos and they're seeing your content, what do you want them to do? Well, booking a time in your calendar is probably the number one button in sales. So if you want them to book a time, all you have to do is have a button right below that video where they can book a time in your calendar or whatever next action you want them to take. But that's what that number one here in the growth cycle looks like in terms of prospecting. Now, beyond that, we have nurturing. And nurturing is going to be the second part of this growth cycle right here. Now, screen videos are a great way to nurture someone. Screen videos are where you put yourself inside of a bubble, you pull up a website, a document, whatever it is you're trying to show, a video, and you're in a bubble, and you're pointing things out with annotations and saying, look, you're really educating someone on why they should pay attention to your product or services. Now you can always automate things, right? If you have automation with your CRM that you love, whether it's HubSpot, Salesforce, Follow Up Boss, whatever it is, add a Dubb video in there to your automation, which is your drip sequencing to these folks. You can also do that with Dubb. If you're on our Pro Plus plan, we do automation. If you notice when you signed up for Dubb, we nurture you as well. I think it's like a 12 email sequence that you would get where we talk about different things that we want to educate you on to make you excited to go from a sign up to end up subscribing with us. Now, the last part of it, in terms of this top arc here on the growth cycle, is number three, closing. Now, closing document walkthrough we have listed here just because If you're getting someone close and they've been nurtured, and they're really close to going with you, having a document walkthrough is great. You could use the Dubb desktop app, whether you're in real estate, maybe you're going through a listing agreement. It could be a contract in whatever industry you're in. It could be a document where you really want to hammer home some points. You could be recording a desktop video on top of a website where you want them to click, 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 and then they're on board. So these visuals again are very strong in terms of getting them to actually do something. Testimonials and case studies is listed under closing because we always talk about having buttons below the video that can show case studies, real numbers in terms of where someone started and where they ended up. Maybe that's enough to bring them over the finish line. Also, watching video testimonials is a great way for them to put themselves in the shoes of the people that have come before them. So when you're on the closing end of this, having those playlist videos with video testimonials and links below the videos with case studies with a walkthrough of their final things they need to do, those are really crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Now, number four is client communication. So with client comm, once they're on board with you and they're used to seeing videos from you, having those video interactions back and forth, like reply with video, is a great way to send videos back and forth to one another, which is really good. Management, all of that. Once they're a client, these videos are great for retention and quick message to someone to talk about something and or show them something with a screen recording. Now, number five is content mining. So testimonials, case studies, reviews. That's kind of the lifeblood of pretty much any business. And a lot of the folks that come our way to Dubb have either found us online, comparing us to someone else, or they've seen testimonials, or they've read the reviews. When you have your own business, or you're on a sales team, make sure that you're on there and you're collecting these testimonials after they've gone with you. It could be a different department if you're in sales, but if you're an entrepreneur and you have your own business, and if someone goes with your product or service, why not send them a quick video asking for a video testimonial? They send it back to you, and now you're slowly building that social proof that people want to see. As I mentioned before, case studies are great. So if you've worked with clients and they've had a happy outcome with you, take them on the hero's journey, where they started, where they ended up in terms of the numbers and their background, and create a case study. And then reviews, whatever you have within your industry, whether it's with real estate, coaching, consulting, mortgage, insurance, even us with video, have your different review sites. And then all you have to do is leave a link below the video and make a nice heartfelt video that you reach out and say, look, I would love to get a video review from you. It would really be fantastic. Not video review, video testimonial, and a regular review, because that way people can see what we do, be impressed, go with our company. It increases our profit margins on our side, and then it enables us to iterate and come up with new stuff for you. So it's a win-win situation for both. The last one here is number six, and that is lead generation. So that's with doing your social media content stuff, consistency, consistency, consistency. People that talk about social media talk about that all the time. You want to do it across your different channels that make sense for your industry. Record some nice social posts, a minute or less, where you have a nice pinned comment below there, where it's a link that someone can click on and go learn more about your product or services. You could do little quick stories, little 5 to 6 second clips that have little links in them. You can do things like that. It's all about delivering some kind of information that someone wants to see and then giving them the resources to take that stuff further. So this really completes this sales growth cycle in here. And that's where you would kind of put the different kinds of videos that would kind of match up in terms of where you're looking to do with your sales in and out of the whole situation. Dick, I saw you pop in here. Hey, Dick, how are you? Good to have you in here.
Well, it's good to be back.
Yeah, welcome back, my friend. What's going on?
Well, I'm chewing a piece of old bread with butter on it. I just heated it up in the microwave,
Ooh, sounds good.
and but it's food.
It is. It
But
is food. It's classified as food.
well, I have had a lot of fun with Dubb, and now it's starting to really gel. Where I'm getting a lot of things going out there,
Yeah.
and uh, I'm very, very excited and very, very happy.
Well, that's cool. Well, if you we added, I'm not sure if you saw this or not, but in the dashboard, the team did a lot of work on good old auto, which is
Hmm.
right in here. So, you know how usually we tell people, we still do. If people use ChatGPT, great. But what you can do is inside here, instead of using ChatGPT, you could say, hey, Auto, please give me Give me 20 hooks that are 5 words each about why video will grow someone's sales. So we'd always tell people to do this in ChatGPT, but you can do it right
Yeah,
here. So, and then let's see what these look like. Yeah, then it pumps them out right here. So then what you can do is, we always talk about the style of video where it has the hook right here.
yeah.
You know that one? So basically, Auto can do all of that right inside of here. And then you can just give it the human pass, on these things. Um,
Well,
yeah. Go ahead,
that's
Dick.
good. I
Yeah.
was thinking about, just taking a couple weekends
Hmm.
and doing a quick little video like that
Yeah.
and do it for every name I can think of, like
Hmm.
Al or Abraham, and
Yep.
just maybe have 1,000 of them I can pick from
Yep.
and not have to, you know, no, I'm not really going to do that, but
Yeah.
it
Well,
did
you
cross my
could.
mind.
Well, look, the thing is too, I think people in general, if you have a message that everybody can relate to, and that
Yeah.
first hook is that message, I think them not hearing their name, I don't think it would matter as much as long as you're, oh man, that makes sense. And
Mhm.
it sounds like you're talking right to them. That way you can be kind of efficient with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you've got me on the line here,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Um, I've been creating little informations that I'm using for uh, CTAs,
Yeah.
and when it's a PDF,
Hmm.
it of course takes them into when they click on it, it takes them into uh, my uh, my hard drive,
Hmm.
and it lets them pick it up, and then they download it, and it looks real nice.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can save it or print it up so that when they click on the CTA button, it automatically just shows up in a nice graphical, look?
Oh, you mean like when you click on the button? Because like if you did like with the download, when you click download, it just shows it go up to the top and then you have to open it, right?
Yeah,
Um, But you would want it where they click on it and kind of like a preview opens up?
where where you click on it, let's say you click on the button and
Mhm.
instantly you see let's say the PDF right there.
Like it just opens, like it just opens like
Yeah,
that, and then you can save it, right?
yeah,
Instead of going up to the top where you have to click on it and then it opens a different way.
yeah,
Just open with a one click is what you're saying.
right. Because
Yeah, let me check
I'm
with
a,
the team. Yeah. Let me
you
see.
can do that.
Let me check. I'm not too sure. Let
Oh,
me got to check with the team because they're the tech side. Like, oh
well,
yeah, no, that's possible. Well, it's not possible. So
well,
like,
when I win the lottery tonight, the Mega Millions,
yep.
I'll aim pay you guys to create it.
You could probably
And
create
I will
it.
share it with everyone else who are dubbers.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah.
cool. What do you usually put for your PDF? Is it like a guide or a document or just a listing agreement?
Well,
What do
for
you usually?
example, I'm on that TV show called The Open House Show,
Yeah, yeah, yep,
and they did a video of me being interviewed for how to do an open house and really get people interested.
yep.
So I thought, what I should do is create a list of top 10 reasons why people should watch the open house show.
Yeah, yeah,
And and then have that there and just make one video using Dubb
yep,
with all the things regarding the open house show
yeah,
that basically I'm a director or in my mind a maestro where I can take certain uh, elements and make a person's house stand out.
sure.
And of course Dubb is a big part of that.
Yeah, the visual part of it, picture in picture
Yeah.
storytelling. Even, do you use the QR codes a lot, Dick, when you do open houses and things?
Do I use CRs?
QR codes, when you do open houses, do you have like a
Yeah,
little
I do that, but I do that on, I create a video on Dubb and I save it oftentimes into social media,
Yep.
or because Dubb is so wonderful as far as getting out emails.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can send out an open house to 1,000 realtors and say, hey, just between you and me,
Mhm.
this is a sneak preview just for you.
Yeah. I remember the video you did where you had your face kind of covered like this, like you were like behind
Right.
something. Yeah, I thought that was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone told me that I looked like Abraham Lincoln there. So I thought,
Honest Abe. Hey, who doesn't want to buy a house from Honest Abe?
hey,
That's cool. All right, cool. Well, look, Dick, thanks
well,
for coming
thank
as
you.
always. Frederick, I know your mic for some reason wasn't working on your end, but I know you can hear us there. So I'm going to cover real quick just some stuff in here that'll be important, just as far as the kinds of videos, which I think is one of the most important things. So webcam videos, really good for direct messaging. I have the Dubb mobile app on my phone, whiteboard feature. That's where you would put those hooks we were just talking about, right? Hooks right there. This is good for one-to-one. This is good for one-to-many, right? Update on people or introduce yourself or say hi from a referral. Sitting at the webcam, Dubb mobile app on the phone, whiteboard feature, wave in a point because remember it's the animated preview when you hit record, first 3 seconds. That's what that looks like. Now, you can also do the virtual background. You can put one behind you like this. You also can combine both of them, where you can have a virtual background and you can have your hook. Now, for real estate, what that looks like is you can just grab a property like this, and then you could have a question like, hey, a fact about 1234 Jane Street. Have the property right behind you. Could be a market update, could be someone's profile, article, any industry where you can have some context behind and give some context in front with a question with that hook. Now, you also can do something like this, screen recordings. Screen recordings are great for, like we talked about before, about nurturing. This right here is the Dubb Chrome extension, browser-based screen recorder. Any website you want to share where you're pointing things out, using annotations like you see right here. Again, you'll notice in that bubble, I have that whiteboard again feature where I'm giving a specific hook and message. I could just smile and wave, and everyone would be able to tell it's a market update because you can see the title there, but I'm taking it one more level by doing that. You also can grab the mobile app and record some videos, have a virtual background behind you. You can have some text on the screen like you see it right there. You also can use the mobile app to have your hook right above your head. Type it, move it, different colors, fonts, put it above your head. That's what it would look like right there. You also can use the mobile app for picture in picture. Really good, like we were just talking about for property walkthroughs. But if you're in any industry and you're at an event, you could do the picture in picture where you're showing the crowd, showing the audience the different booths, and you're right there explaining something. Uses both cameras on the phone. Really, really convenient. Now, either way, when you make these videos in the style that you're making them, you just want to make sure you have your preset landing pages set up like this. You want to make sure you have your logo at the top, video you created here. You definitely want to have some playlist videos. Playlist videos are great for more information, but it also enables you to create one video one time about what you do. You basically your pitch video, and that's going to play seamlessly right after this initial video where it's focused on the person, the outreach, the group, the messaging, and I would say no more than, 30, 40 seconds on these initial videos. Get right to the point, give the value, get out, tell them to take an action, and then this video is going to play next. Playlist videos are great also for the, video testimonials, like we were talking about earlier. Video testimonials, if you do not have them, there is a really cool way to get them that I'll talk about in a second. Very convenient for both you and them, and that can happen very, very quickly. And then the buttons below, what do you want them to do? Book a time, like we mentioned at the top when I was showing the Canvas slide, most popular button in sales. But you can visit a website, download a doc, all that kind of great stuff. And then you've got your AI assistant over here to the right. You can have up to 20 FAQ questions you can create. You can ask the AI a question, and the AI will give an answer and then push for your desired outcome. You can also educate the AI with inside of Dubb with individual website links and a PDF that you can upload. And all of these different pages are going to be fantastic for different segments of your audience. Go ahead, Jason. I saw you just popped in. How are you, Jason?
I am well. How are you?
Good. Welcome back.
Thank you. Quick question, and you've probably covered this multitude of times.
Yeah.
I have an iPad and I have the most recent iOS update, and I'm using the most recent update of Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Um, I can't get Dub to when I'm in the browser
Yeah.
to let me tap on the share button and have that little pop-up show up so that I can share the different versions of my video. So I switched over to the Dubb app,
Yeah.
and I can't get the Dubb app to operate in landscape mode instead of portrait mode.
Oh, got it. So like the mobile app is wants to stay like this and you can't get it to go like that.
Correct.
Um, Ina, I know you're here, you just popped in. So what would be the best solution in this scenario? And you said it's an iPad, right? iPad Pro, Jason?
No, just a regular iPad,
Okay, got
and I
it.
have the most recent software update. I tried updating all my softwares and apps and all that before I jumped on here first, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I used the AI assistant, and the AI assistant said, "Oh, your rotation is locked on your device." It's not locked.
Uh, yeah, because sometimes that happens with that. Yeah, because the iPad's like supposed to be one big. When you have the mobile app, right? The iPad's like pretty much like one big phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but obviously you can with recording, you can turn the mobile app to record in landscape.
Yeah, and recording.
Yeah.
True. Right.
Did you have
So
to?
right,
So you go ahead,
yeah,
Ina.
right now, yeah, like right now, the team is still checking if we would if there's a bigger demand for like people who use iPad on landscape mode, because right now it's like applying the mobile app software or interface on iPad. So it's only portrait when it comes to the interface, but you can definitely go landscape when you record. So yeah, we're still evaluating on that, Jason. So the
Okay, so it's
more
not anything I can change because I closed the app, turned off my iPad, turned it back on, reopened the app. I did the whole all
Yeah.
the stuff you're supposed to do, and it's still portrait only.
it's portrait only, but if when you record, yeah, that should make it landscape.
You
Yeah,
can
it's
try.
not.
You can
Yeah,
record in landscape, right, Jason? Or no?
I don't need to record with my iPad. I'd use my
Yeah.
phone or my actual mirrorless
Mm.
camera for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you had a whole setup. I think you had like a mic hang. Didn't you have like you had a whole studio setup? I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't really record with the iPad. I just wanted to be able to use it,
Yeah.
my iPad, because I use it the majority of the time like my laptop. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I was trying to get Google Chrome to let me tap on the share button, but that little pop-up that gives you the different options for how you can share it
Right.
wouldn't pop up.
Yeah. Like he pulled up a video, and then usually it's got the big blue share and send, and then it doesn't give you the options within there, right?
Yep.
Um.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's within that's within Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Jason?
Is there a different browser you guys would recommend?
Isn't there? Would be Safari for that one? No, or what?
No, it's still Google Chrome. But yeah, when I'll check that because I also have an iPad, so I'm gonna check that and yeah, maybe need to get back
And
to
I
you.
I checked for my pop-ups to make sure that they weren't disabled. My pop-ups are allowed.
Yeah.
Other websites pop-ups pop up when I tap on things. It's just the Dubb app on that one blue button for sharing. It
Mhm.
won't pop up that next little, you know, screen. Little, it's not a screen, but it is a pop-up where you can choose the drop down for what how you want to
Okay.
share it.
Yeah,
I
you're
I
talking
I
about
get
this
you
here.
now.
You're talking
Yeah,
about
I get the share
Excuse
and
me,
send
sorry.
button. Yeah, it's not showing up. But
Yeah, that
there's
right
also
there.
Yep.
yeah, I see it now. I'm checking on my iPad. I'll check this with the team. In the meantime, there's a button there. Beside the let me just share my screen here. Um, let's see.
You're on an iPad. Or you're just
Um,
showing me in
this
general.
one the one that I'm sharing is the
Yeah,
in my
browser.
computer. Yeah, this one. You can click this on
Yeah.
the iPad and then paste it
Is
in
that the
Gmail.
animated GIF?
Yeah, that's the animated GIF with the
Perfect.
yeah, that's
You
the
know what's
work.
crazy? Also on my iPad, and you should try it on yours right now. If you go back to that same screen and
Mm-mm.
you try to um, tap on those tabs at the bottom, mine would not allow me to scroll down on
Oh
my
yeah,
iPad.
you're right. Yeah, that's a good
You're like the
discovery.
iPad
I'll check
whisperer today,
that.
Jason. You're like the
Oh
Oh
iPad
my
yeah.
whisperer.
goodness.
Wow. This-
Yeah, you might need to
yeah.
like make it portrait, but yeah, it's not scrolling down. Yeah, I'll create that
Yeah, because
task for the team.
I
We're
have like
meeting this
a
afternoon.
Yeah.
with my
Mhm.
iPad, I have like a keyboard that I have it connected to, so it's always in landscape mode.
Landscape.
I never hold my iPad in portrait mode.
Do you have a holder that it sits on when you type? Or you
Yep,
have it in
yep,
your
it's pretty slick. I mean,
oh,
it's not slick. It's been around. These things been around forever.
No, it's cool though. You're probably the most robust uh, iPad
User.
user because we never like, never have anyone even bring it up. So that's good to
Yeah,
hear.
I'll check that with the team, Jason. No worries. We're gonna meet this afternoon for the tech meeting.
All right. Well, I sent an email to your support department. If you guys just want to reply to that, if there's ever a resolution, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah,
Thanks for
sure.
coming in, Jason, and letting us know. We appreciate it.
For sure. You
Mhm.
guys have a great weekend. See ya.
You too. Bye.
Yeah.
John, what's going on? I saw your comment in there about the you had a similar thing. I remember that with Kyan. He couldn't turn his phone or something. Was it with the iPad too? He couldn't turn it or something?
No, no. I had when he broke his Chromebook, I thought I could get away with the getting a nice little tablet, and it didn't work the way it was. It didn't work. It was just like it was like a big ass phone,
Oh,
like
got it.
double that phone. I was like, oh, and then I think Ina told me it has to be something Windows,
Okay.
and I think she gave me great advice. And went right to Amazon, picked it up, got it the next day or something. Because you're my babysitters.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, if there's an issue with Kyan, then it's like, oh, what's going on? We got to take care of it.
You gotta get the handle. Shoot.
Otherwise, it's going to be tough for you.
Heck yeah, it already is. It already is.
That's funny. What was I going to say? It's raining
Hey,
here in LA today, by the way. Today's
it's
kind
raining
of
here
a
too.
odd day. It's raining in Los Angeles, which is bizarre. Just a side note to the rest of the country. It
Hey,
does
hey
rain.
Rob, I wasn't able to make the training either day, so I hope there's record
Yeah, so all right, so the
for the
you mean
for the partners.
yeah, so
So
real estate and partners,
I
Ina,
need that one too.
are they up on YouTube or where are those going eventually? I'm just trying to because I know we do that with the live trainings, but do you know where those go, Ina, the real estate
Yeah,
one?
yeah. It's the replays will be uploaded in the Dub Support YouTube channel. The team is just editing it on in the back end, maybe just trimming the first parts and the end part just to make it a little bit shorter compared to the original one. But yeah, we'll upload it in the Dub Support channel and we'll send a recap email.
Cool. And that's
Yeah,
usually a
The
couple days, right,
registrants.
Ina? A couple
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
Usually. Okay, got it.
Maybe just maybe today I'm gonna finish it.
Okay. Yeah, because usually the lives are right away because they're not edited. They're up, they're
Mm-mm.
just all in its raw glory, but those ones are edited. So yeah. Yeah.
got it, got
Yeah.
it. Yeah, 'cause like I told you, that's what my mission today is get my email taken care of.
Oh,
I got all those AI agents in there, and they all doing their own thing, and I can't find anything, and they got things tagged. I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is.
it sounds like an episode for a show, like
It really is.
Jai's agents, and you have AI in your name, so JAI's agents or something, and they're out
It,
there doing their thing. So
it can't be Jai without AI.
yeah, that's what I mean. You could totally do a bunch of posts with that with your name like that. That'd be pretty funny, actually. That'd be pretty cool. Um, well, today it's just a smaller crowd. Dick and I chatted. You and I chatted. Frederick, unfortunately, his mic isn't working, and but I've met with him before. Anything from anybody? Anybody wants to bring up on this Friday morning edition of the live training before we head out to the rest of the Friday afternoon? Anybody? Anybody?
You're working tomorrow, right? Yep.
Yeah, I'm always there, right? I mean,
Yep,
yeah,
sure.
every weekend.
Yep,
So,
yep,
yeah.
yep. Yeah. Training from 10 to 2 tomorrow. Yes, I got things I got to do.
All right, you let me know, Jai. You let me know.
Yes, 10 to 2.
Ina, anything you want to impart upon the audience?
Yeah, join every day, 10 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, Tuesdays the Pro Plus coaching.
Yeah.
The Wednesdays the real estate coaching. We're very big when it comes to community, so join that as well as the Dub Partners every Thursday, 11:30 Pacific. Those days.
Yeah, and Xavier was really nice. He did a post on LinkedIn yesterday talking about Doug, to talk about sharing the information stuff with his link, and he's always been awesome. So he did a nice post yesterday. So
Coach Shaper, yeah.
yeah.
He's been a power user
Oh
ever
yeah,
since.
yeah, he's great. He's got great delivery. He's fantastic. So
I gotta
cool.
get on this LinkedIn thing, man. Because I have, like I said, I got an AI agent.
Yeah.
They do it, man. You get so many messages, man. I'm like, I get overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, I can't talk because it's too much. It's too much to read. I'm used to using video, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
y'all, they don't got no videos, a bunch of text. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I let him read it. They read it. Just tell me, is there something good?
That's funny. That's a funny video to itself. Hey, I read that message. Just give me the breakdown. Okay, great. Thanks.
That's what they do. They give me the
Yeah.
breakdown. Is something I need to look? Okay, nope. Okay.
I like that. Gets rid
You
of all
know,
the fluff. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
it's ridiculous, man. I don't even know what the purpose of LinkedIn is, man. It's really stupid. I wouldn't even use it.
Well, it's just kind of, at first it was about everyone connecting. It turned into kind of everyone's selling everybody is kind of
Yeah,
what.
yeah, that's what it's more of. I'm like, okay, man, I'm tired of being sold to now.
Yeah, so I think the people that don't sell to each other are the ones more that either try to book people on podcasts, which is kind of a soft sell a little bit, but you can both audiences get value from it. You also can do the social posts, which can have links and pinned comments like we do. If people want information, they can just self-serve, go do that. That's more kind of hands off. The other direct approach, instead of selling it, even though it's technically all selling, but it is along the lines of when you reach out on LinkedIn to providing some kind of information question. It could be like a 3 or 4 step process before someone even gets on a call. So it really depends on what the goal is of the sales reps. But yeah, it's an interesting ecosystem. So
So I wish there was a way I can automate this LinkedIn thing. I saw somebody on YouTube that was doing it. I'm like, how you automate that? Yeah,
there's I know with we used to use Expandy.
that's what it's called. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, and that gives you the ability to do like a connector message. Once they connect, it sends another message. I think it's like a 4 or 5 sequence you can do with that, and I believe you can drop a dub video in there. I think you can, but there's some white label versions of Expandy. You just have to Google it around because I think the one we have was like $99 a month. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, yeah, but that ain't bad. I mean, because nothing is bad with AI as long as I can pay $99 and set it, forget it a month. That's good. I'm good. I
Yeah,
don't got to
yeah,
go back
it
and look
does a
at it.
good job. It did a good job. It connects like when you have it on, it'll connect when you're doing other things. So it's really good at connecting. And then it does the message after that. You just kind of have to, it's like the whole deal of like once you're connected, what's that next thing that you're saying, that whole deal. So yeah, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, Ina, thanks as always for the support. Jai, Dick, Frederick on a Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
All right, Rob, you have fun. Don't work too hard. Training tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Try not to.
Don't forget training tomorrow.
Yeah, just let Kai know. I'll be there a little
Yep,
late.
yep, I will. He has your number too. All right.
He's yeah, I know, it's right.
Yeah, that's right. Got your number too. All
Cool.
right.
All
Ciao,
right,
ciao.
everybody. See ya. Bye.